Tulip, are you going to be good? Or are we going to skip story time tonight?
There are ditchlings in there.
That's our word for dinner.
For dinner.
I'll be good. You don't have to skip. You don't have to skip story time, Father. I won't go into the woods, I promise. Hey, Scarlet Hollow, I'm Cable East Time. We're back down here in Oscar's basement looking at this emblem thing underneath the dead body of Charles Shaw Jr. We haven't learned anything more. It's just kind of there so far. We're just kind of looking at it.
Yeah.
Like, man, we're just pointing at it and being like, that's bananas. And we like elbow each other.
Some weird, creepy thing.
What do we think? We should destroy this thing. I don't know how you're going to do this. It's just a big slab of rock.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen enough. Time to go. Oh, you can look at the carving on your own later. I'm done with that place. What do we think?
What do we think?
Wolves encircling a goat. It's a start. What was on the carving in the mines? A circle of arms bound up in chains. If you say so, Instagram. I thought it was snakes.
It's a good thing Instagram remembered, because I sure didn't.
I thought it was like snakes or something.
Yeah.
Stella took a photo of it. Not that that's helpful right now, but maybe once we find her, she can send it to you. I'm glad Instagram's taking the initiative to just say this for us.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm sure that description will be more than enough to get started. Can I help? I want something to do. I'm tired of just sitting around. I can find a stick. I can poke the body if you want.
It might need some poking.
Sure, you can help. I just need you to go upstairs and finish your homework, and then you can help us study. That'd be a big help. We should destroy this thing. Well, I've seen enough time to go. You can look at the carving on your own later. I'm done with this place. Remain silent.
I don't know if we know enough about, like, whatever it is and how it works to say we should just destroy it.
Like, we do that and just a Balrog will rise up underneath it. It's like, whoops, that was the only thing keeping it there. Uh-oh. Scarlet Hollow itself personified turns out to be a Balrog. Oops. Who could have guessed?
It's me, Scarlet Hollow.
They say with your exact voice, and it's like, I didn't expect a Balrog to sound like that.
What do you expect a Balrog to sound like?
I guess just smoke and fire. I don't really know what I think smoke and fire would sound like, but I guess the movie sort of made me think I understood it. I guess in the book, isn't the book like this just like a tall boy? It's just a big boy.
I don't remember what the description is like in the book.
Whatever. What would she say? What should we say? I've seen enough. It is time for me to go. I have to go now. My planet needs me.
You just fly off through the ceiling.
Just slide whistle away. I'm going. Well, I've seen enough. It's time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go back upstairs. Now that we know it's safe down here, I'll come back on my own time to do a more thorough examination.
And also get the body out of here. Hopefully.
Yeah, you should probably do something about your jerky boy down there.
Presumably not let Dr. Kelly feed it to Reese.
Well, I mean, it gets rid of the body one way or the other, so I mean... You and the others make your way back up to Rosalina's room.
And Kanika's a zombie, oh no!
Whatever, she's goth, it's fine. As soon as you're all in one place, Oscar closes the trap door and moves the pile of furniture back in place. With his big muscles, I've been going to the gym lately, he says, using one arm to lift the desk. So did y'all get possessed or cursed or anything? No, but we got to see a dead body. Oh, sorry. No, but we got to see a dead body. Do you want to see a picture of it?
No, that was Rosalina that said that.
Yeah, I had to fix it. I'm okay, Rosalina. I'll be back to check in on you in a minute. I've just got a couple of things to finish up with with these folks.
Rosalina is definitely going to show that picture to every kid at school.
Look at what I saw last weekend.
This was under my room.
It's still there. I'm keeping it. You and Kanika follow Oscar back to the living room.
Dr. Kelly tried to take it away, but I didn't let her.
What the hell happened to the music just now? It just got uppercutted into a stun. Like it just got stun locked for a second. So I have more than enough to get started on my research now, but is there anything else I should know about? Are we sure the ghost is really gone? I'm pretty convinced at this point.
Definitely sure the ghost is really gone.
I mean, I was already convinced. I'm old now, so I wonder if this could be the work of some sort of cult. Make sure Pixel stays inside.
Actually seen any kind of evidence that there's a cult.
Now that you've mentioned Dr. Kelly, I think there's something in the clinic.
Yeah.
There was this door yesterday, and I could feel something pulling me towards it. You didn't mention anything like that yesterday. She didn't give me a chance. I didn't have the option to say anything.
Yeah.
I see. I'll dig up what I can on the clinic. There's a lot of history there. I wouldn't be surprised if there's something haunting that place as well. At this point, I'm pretty sure there's just ghosts all over this town, so whatever. Oh God. You don't think that's why Reese is sick, do you? He's been sick for years, hasn't he? If there's something supernatural causing his illness, it puts a bit of a wrench in our recency theory. It does, but maybe there's more to it than that. Maybe things being clustered so tightly together is just a coincidence. Maybe Scarlet Hollow's been weird for a long time, and we're all just starting to notice. It took me back-to-back encounters with the paranormal on consecutive nights, like god dang, my whole life, and suddenly it's just happening, to even consider that we might be dealing with something supernatural.
Kanika, you live with a witch, like a literal witch.
She's literally a witch. We need to get Reese out of there before something bad happens to him, or before he does something bad to everything. He's probably the thing that's going to be bad that happens there.
He's probably the monster.
Reese mentioned a movie night, right? It's the perfect cover for an investigation. We should investigate the clinic. I'm sure Reese will be fine. I'm going to break into the clinic and see what I can find. Remain silent. I'm surprised that's not a street smarts option.
Yeah, we can probably do that, actually, though.
Which, do you want to go with that one? Can we just do my plan during the recap where we just sprint into the house when no one's looking and just shoulder the door open? Like she's washing dishes or something and she doesn't have time to like mind melt us before we get through.
Yeah, let's say we're going to break into the clinic.
I'm going to break into the clinic. Tomorrow I'm hopping over that fence and I'm not coming back until I find a dead body. Nobody knocks off an old couple in my neighborhood and gets away with it. I'm gonna break into the clinic and see what I find. Nope. You are not going to do that. Let's not have a repeat of last night. We should be more cautious about what we do next. We don't want anyone to get attacked or possessed by any more ghosts, even if it is to help a friend. I mean, I wouldn't call him a friend.
Yeah, we met him like one time. He seemed okay, but...
I wouldn't call it. He might be a vampire that I'm at to stake later. It's better if I don't call him a friend when I do it.
He might be a vampire of some kind.
I don't know if we have time to play it safe. Just give me a day or two to do some research before you do anything rash, okay? Just give me 2 more episodes, and we'll get back to this at about 2035, and we'll finish this.
Yeah. Look, it'll be fine when we go there. We just lure him outside first, and then go inside, and then he can't come in because we didn't invite him.
We've got the perfect bait because we've got... Wait, who are you talking about?
Reese.
We've got the perfect bait because we got Jerky Boy down there. Just leave that outside. He'll come out and eat it, and he'll just gnaw on that while we're doing stuff. Are we sure the ghost is, like, for realsies gone?
It's definitely for realsies gone.
Make sure Pixel stays inside.
Yeah.
The ditchlings are getting... Gosh, they're starting to sharpen their switchblades. You better watch out. They're forming gangs.
Yeah, make sure Pixel stays inside.
I saw a few of them wearing colors on my way into town today. Make sure Pickles stays inside. The ditchlings are those things from the woods, right? With those faces. They snatch animals to do some kind of parasitic egg-laying thing, so unless you want one of those things to pop out a pixel, you'd better keep them where it's safe. I'm trying to talk. Will do. I can't imagine how devastated Rosalina would be if something were to happen to him, especially after everything she's been through.
The dogs are forming a militia to, like, deal with this, so...
They're arming up.
Yeah.
One of them's like reloading magazines, another one's like cleaning rifles. One of them's at a desk like Joshua Graham, just like going through handguns. Are we sure the ghost is for realsy gone? I wonder if this could be the work of some sort of cult. And then the rest. That like ends the conversation. What are we picking?
I feel like we should still go after find Stella. Yeah.
So you don't want to say these?
I don't really feel like either of them is really that, like, I mean, we know the ghost is gone, and I don't really know about the cult. I mean, I guess the police seem pretty weird, but...
unless Sybil's the head of the cult.
I guess that's possible.
Sybil might be the head of the cult. We gotta find Stella and fast!
Yeah.
I agree. We need her brazen energy if we're going to do any serious sleuthing. What a sentence you just said.
Yeah.
Let us know what you find. I will.
Okay.
So that's Oscar. Any other ideas? My brain!
Oh.
Before you can suggest your next move, you start to feel woozy. Spots form at the edges of your vision. Your legs suddenly feel unstable. Your body's sending you clear signals of exhaustion.
Heck, I'm old.
I'm really old. And then it passes. Still, it probably won't be long before your body needs a chance to rest. You should plan your next move wisely. This is the warning. You have one more try.
Yeah.
Let's not go to the cops. I guess we can go to the church or the mines. Which one do we want to do? Or
I
we
really
can go-
don't feel like she'd be at the mines.
Well, I guess that's just like if we want to go to the mines, like to see what's going on with the strike.
The cops are trash.
I guess we just go to the church then. Talk to Animal Boy.
Yeah, I guess.
Check out the church. The church. What do you think? Stella decided to get religious all of a sudden?
I don't know.
The pastor can also talk to animals. I must speak with him.
It doesn't really seem like the time for that, though.
We're not really getting anywhere. Why would she be at the mines? And she wouldn't go to the cops. We already know they're useless. Okay, here's the deal. Video game wise, we're not going to find her until the game decides we are going to find her.
Yeah.
So it doesn't ultimately matter. This is just all flavor. She seems really shaken up. It's not unlikely. I don't know if we don't know her religious affiliation. She could be super Christian for all we know. Or whatever the church is here. I
guess Kaneko would know better than we did, but...
I don't know if she'll be there. I just want to talk to the pastor. I just want to be thorough. I feel like I need some spiritual cleansing after what we've been through. I want to stock up on holy water and crosses. I want to tell Pastor Daniel that ghosts are real. I want to rub it in his face.
I want to rub it in his face.
Remain silent. Animal one. The pastor can also talk to animals. I want to speak to him.
Yeah, I guess.
Right. You mentioned that yesterday. Okay, we can go to the church. But please don't wind up befriending him just because he shares your weird animal thing.
I don't know. He seems like he's not really into it, so...
Like, he sees it as a curse. We see it as a blessing. A super cool, awesome, fun blessing.
Yeah.
I wish I could talk to animals. But, like, selectively. I want to be able to tune it out so I don't just hear noise when I'm going outside. It's bad enough that you keep bringing Tabitha around with you. Hey, by the way, I'm inviting Tabitha with us. I say texting her.
Definitely.
I don't want to have to deal with two intensely unlikable people on a regular basis.
Stop being rude about my cousin. Jesus,
she's super cool. Once I inspire her, she's going to be the best of us.
Yeah.
Oh, they raise llamas. I forgot.
Hey, can we go talk to those llamas?
Can we talk to the llamas so they can spit in our face?
Let's go talk to those llamas.
Llamas do that, right? They spit in your face.
I think so, some of them.
They're like camels, I think, right? That's how they similar behavior. They just spit at people, but like a bunch of jerks.
Yeah.
Kaneko leads the way, taking you up the gradual slope towards the church. If only I could have leashed that ghost, so I could just bring it here like a pet.
Just bring it here, and then rub it in his face.
Literally, just rub it in his face. Where's your god now, I say? All right, where is that weirdo? Waiting for us, like in the bush, I guess.
Yeah.
My. 3 visitors at once on a Thursday. 3 visitors at once!
3?
Stella was here! On a Thursday, this is unprecedented. But there are only 2 of us. Oh no, we were followed by a ditchling. We were followed by Wayne! Oh, Zane's here.
Oh, it's Zane.
Sup, old people? He's wearing the same clothes. He didn't even go change.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just Zane. What are you doing here? All the glimpse of death I've had the past 2 days have forced me into the midst of an existential crisis, my dudes. I wanted to see if faith held any answers for me. Alas, I have not yet found the solace I seek.
I like how he's still like this, even though he's like, yeah, I'm totally having an existential crisis.
Give it time, Zane. It sometimes takes a while for the Lord to work his way into your heart, but when he does, you won't regret letting him in. Be sure to look over those pamphlets I gave you, and of course, I'm always here if you need to talk. Sure thing, Pastor D. Peace, y'all. Goodbye, and then he fades away.
He just like kicks back on his heelys and rolls off downhill.
He ain't gonna be doing that like beginner crap. Kaneko had the Heelys the other day. He's got a full-on skateboard, but he's rolling it down like a dirt hill, so it doesn't work very great. Anyway, we're looking for Stella. She wandered off last night, and no one has seen her since. We're starting to get pretty worried. We hoped maybe you or Janie had seen her. I can't speak for Janie, but I'm afraid I've seen neither hide nor hair of Stella. If you'd like to talk to my wife, she's just over by the alpacas. I thought they were llamas. Whoops.
Yeah, I guess they're pretty similar.
What is the difference?
I don't really know.
Is one of them better for like wool?
Maybe?
I don't know. If anybody knows the difference, let me know, because I don't know. I'm gonna forget to check when I'm done with this, so. Though Instagram, I was hoping we might be able to talk in private. What do you have to say to them that you can't say in front of me? Animal business, Kaneko. Stay in your lane. The vet. Stay in your lane, veterinarian.
I mean, she knows I can talk to animals. I had a whole conversation with a bunch of dogs at the library.
I have not at all kept it a secret, like at all, to anybody ever. Please, if you wouldn't mind, this is a personal matter. Personal for whom? I'd rather folks not pry on this. You know how rumors get started. I already told him you could talk to animals.
Yeah.
Like twice now. It's okay, I'm happy to talk to him. Yeah, what do you have to say to me that you can't say in front of Kanika? No way, I'm not talking to you in private. Whatever, we'll just go talk to him.
Yeah, we'll just go talk to him. And then talk to the alpacas, hopefully.
Yeah, go hang out with the alpacas, Kanika. Go be friends with them so that when I get down, they can start talking like bad about you behind your back. But like not even behind your back, like directly to your face.
But you can't understand them, so...
If you're sure. I guess I'll leave you to it while I check in with Janie. I'll be right over there by the fence. That's conveniently in your line of sight, okay? There she is. Kanika heads off towards Janie and the alpacas, leaving you alone with the nervous pastor. I'm so glad you came.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Is that Wayne in the woods back there?
Ah, you motherfucker! It is 100% Wayne in the background.
Yeah.
I wonder how many times he's just been around and we didn't notice.
I bet it's been a lot.
It's probably been since the beginning of the game, honestly.
Yeah.
We didn't know to look for him until you like announced his presence when we went to see Sybil that night. So if we go back, we might see him like once or twice. Especially in the woods. He's probably in the woods when we were out there with Stella.
Yeah.
Wayne, I can f***ing see you. And then he just like awkwardly steps to the side behind the building.
When the passer turns away for a second, you just turn and wave at him.
And he waves back. Gives you a thumbs up. Like it's How to Tame Your Dragon, like the sequel. He's just like giving you a thumbs up. I've never met anyone else who could hear them. You have no idea how long I thought I must have had some kind of insanity. I even thought at one point that it must have been the Lord himself talking to me through them. But they never had anything very insightful to say, so I was disavowed of that pretty early on. Are you not going to comment on my appearance? You saw me yesterday. A ghost cursed me last night. Now I'm old. And now I'm old is how that sentence ended. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you telling me you can also... But I thought I was the only one.
No.
Are we sure we're actually talking to animals? We could both just be mutually insane. Have we been cursed? Why do we suffer this fate? Why are we still here? Have you met Frou-Frou, Gretchen, Pixel? It's your gift. Is your gift why you got into the church? Is this why people think you're creepy? Because you have the gift? I can't express how much of a relief it is to finally meet somebody else like me. I hope you don't think the two of us sharing the gift means we're friends, Babaka. I hope you know that this means the two of us are bonded for life. Best friends. Nobody else understands what it's like to be us. Does Janie know? Great. How many God dang, there's a lot of options here.
There's a lot of these.
Great. The one person I've met who shares my talent is a religious weirdo. 1-to-1 what I said when I found out.
Some of them were explore options, though, so... Has he met Frou-Frou and Gretchen and Pixel?
Why aren't you paying attention to my face? Have you met Frou-Frou, Gretchen, Pixel? Of course I have, but I learned early on in life not to let on that I have this gift. You also referred to it as a gift.
Yeah.
I didn't say gift. At least not to you. At least while the other humans are around, so I haven't spoken with any of them.
Look, Pastor Daniel, it's fine. I do it all the time.
Yeah, I've been through this song and dance. They just don't believe you.
I do it on my live stream sometimes.
To my pocket rat.
Yeah.
He's on stream right... Look, my phone. He's right there on stream right now.
He's covering for me.
I taught him how to run it. He's just like looking at the camera making squeaky sounds. And for some reason, I have the highest viewers I've ever had before. What is happening?
He's playing like...
We can completely ignore the passage and be like, what the f***? Why is this the highest I've ever got? Bullshit. Is Pocket Rat trying to take my brand? Well, yeah, so here's the deal. They'll not believe you, but if you just do it enough, they'll eventually be like, whatever, just accept it.
Yeah.
Though I get the feeling Frou-Frou wouldn't talk to me even if she knew I could understand her.
Yeah, she's kind of like that.
I've tried to befriend the alpaca when no one else is around. Emphasis on tried. They're surprisingly clicky.
They're surprisingly clicky.
Besides that, I try to maintain a low profile, only chatting with the wildlife when I'm sure no one is looking. Are you not going to pay attention to my face? Are we sure what are we picking next? Why'd they give you such a creepy music to play, Mr. Pastor Boy?
Yeah. I really don't feel like we're cursed at all. It's been amazing. In fact,
I love it. I'm loving every second of talking to animals.
I guess is this why he got into the church?
Is your gift why you got into the church? It's hard to say. I was raised Baptist by 2 loving parents and was always interested in religion, but I've also always known about my talents, so I don't know what came first. If anything, though, I'd say I'm religious in spite of the gift. It hasn't exactly been easy to square this with a lot of the religious education I've had.
Yeah, I guess.
What are you talking about? The Bible's always talking about talking to animals.
Yeah.
Fits right in. For instance, a lot of religious leaders will tell you that only humans have souls. Well, you and I both know that's not true. Though I suppose that gets into a whole different conversation about what exactly a soul is.
Hey, related to that, I met a ghost last night.
Pay attention to my face! But those are conversations that I'm glad to leave to the scholars. I'm just a simple small-town pastor. I don't need to ask the big questions anymore. I just have to help people through their daily lives.
Man, they're really trying to make you think he's creepy.
He probably comes off super creepy if you can't talk to animals.
Yeah.
Because now it's understandable, like, maybe he's just like, it's fucking weird. I can talk to animals.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's so many to choose from. What do you think next?
Yeah.
I wish I could, like, extend this box so I just see them all at once.
Yeah. Do we want to do more explore options, or...?
You got plenty. Why? Pay attention to my face! Did you know I met a ghost yesterday? Pay attention to my face. I'm thinking this. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Are you not going to pay attention to my face? Oh. And here I thought you were putting on some sort of early Halloween costume. Is that bad?
Apparently.
Maybe prayer can help. Shut up. After we're finished talking, I've got some wonderful little pamphlets I'd be happy to show. I regret picking this. Maybe some prayer or perhaps thoughts would fix this?
Those thoughts are always very effective.
Yeah, I can't get enough of your thoughts and prayers. I keep a jar of them in my house.
I capture them every time.
Every time I'm having a bad day, I just go into the kitchen, I just take one out of the jar and just, great, I have a thought and a prayer. Thought and a prayer. Are we sure we're actually talking to animals? Have we been cursed? I'm not going to pick the curse one because that's definitely not true.
Yeah.
Is this why people think you're creepy? You fucking weirdo creepy? This one you wanted?
I guess.
I'm saying it. Whatever. We're being brash. This guy is acting really creepy. Is this why people think you're creepy? Because you have the gift? People think I'm creepy?
Oh, no.
But it's all right. People say all kinds of things. I just have to be patient and persistent, and I know eventually they'll understand that I can be a comforting presence in their lives. Not a creepy one. Maybe if I grew a thicker beard, people would trust me more. Or maybe I should just get a cool jacket like that Avery boy.
Get a cool jacket. Yeah.
Are we sure we're actually talking to animals? I mean, I am, but may as well get that content.
Yeah, 100% we actually are.
Now that I know there are at least 2 of us, I have no doubt. There have definitely been times in my life when I thought I might just be insane. But it's so consistent, and I've never exhibited any other signs of insanity. Why don't we just go to the alpaca and talk them together, and then we'll know for sure.
Yeah.
In my most doubting moments, I've considered the possibility that other entities may be using the animals to confuse my faith. But besides a particularly vicious hamster I had growing up, the most an animal has ever tried to convince me to do is give them more food.
Hamster.
So I somehow doubt they're puppets for some otherworldly evil, unless that otherworldly evil wants me to overfeed my pets. All right, which one are we moving on with? Does Jeannie
know? Yeah. Seems like an important question.
No. I don't believe there should be secrets between man and wife, so I'll have to tell her one day, but there hasn't been a good time yet.
I mean, in a second, we're going to go walk down there to those alpacas, and I am 100% going to talk to them in front of her.
I've been forgetting to say between episodes, by the way.
Oh, yeah, heck.
Oops. The first thing I'm going to say to your wife is your husband says you can talk to animals.
Hi, Janie. I can talk to animals. Here, let me have a conversation with these alpacas right in front of you.
Don't believe me? Hey, alpaca, spit in this guy's face. That's it. I did it. I commanded the alpaca to do it.
He did say they're very clicky, so they might not listen to us.
Whatever. I'll win them over. I'm goddamn hacking Instagram. Everybody loves me except for the people who don't. Just put that on my tombstone. Everybody loves me except the ones who don't. Instagram.
Instagram.
Building a life in Scarlet Hollow has been a difficult process, and the last thing I need to do is add the stress of her husband being some kind of circus act. God dang!
Did we actually talk to Frou-Frou in front of Janie earlier?
Well, yeah, but she didn't know that we were... She thought we were talking to them.
Yeah, I suppose.
Tulip, on the other hand, I'm starting to have my suspicions that she might share this gift. Who the f*** is Tulip?
Don't know who Tulip is.
There have been some particularly nasty rats in the church lately. Did Pocket Rat follow us and form a gang?
Oh, no.
He used his street smarts to take over the local rats.
Maybe that was him in the garden.
Oh my god. And she said some things that have led me to believe she might be able to understand them.
Who is Tulip?
She's probably just talking to animals because she's a child.
Yeah, it is a small child.
He's interrupted. Oh, is it like his kid?
Yeah, maybe.
I guess maybe it's passed down. Why does she has like anime little dot eyebrows? What's that about?
Yeah.
He's interrupted by the sounds of a snapping twig and a high-pitched giggle, partly muffled by the underbrush of the... Oh, man, you're raising a creepy child.
Yeah.
On the edge of the property. Tulip, come out of there. You know you're not supposed to play in the woods.
Yeah, there's like a weird creeper behind your church there in the woods, so...
I'm just seeing whether or not Wayne's just hanging out here all of a sudden. He just bamfed into this screen, too. Tulip glances back to the woods quiet as she hesitates. Tulip, are you going to be good? Or are we going to skip story time tonight?
There are ditchlings in there.
That's our word for dinner.
For dinner.
I'll be good. You don't have to skip story time, Father. I won't go into the woods, I promise. I know you won't, Tulip. Because you know it's too dangerous for little girls in there. Why don't you go help Mama with the alpacas? It's just about time they got fed. You can give them hay. Okay, bye. And then she bamped away.
Yeah.
Tulip smiles broadly, seemingly excited by the prospect, and hurries off. There they are, in the distance. They're multiplying. Sorry I had to have a firm parenting moment. Was it really that firm? You're just kind of telling them to go.
Pretty normal, I think.
She's been trying to run off into the woods, into those woods a lot lately, and it's really getting dangerous. Those weird maggot men that she's been hanging out with is pretty concerning.
Yeah.
Even for adults.
We should maybe warn him about those, if his kid is going to be running around in the woods.
He lives by Rust Lake.
Oh, no.
There's this massive trash dump not too far past the trees, but it must be at least 50 years old, so it's all grown over and looks like it's part of the landscape. But if you accidentally walk on it, you might find yourself falling into a hip-deep mound of rusty cans and broken glass. Oh, that's what it's called, Tetanus Lake. I thought it was called Rust Lake. Oh, Tetanus Lake, Stella told me about it. How big a trash dump we took, and would a weekend of hard work clear it out? What were you saying about the church rats? Which one? Oh, Tetanus Lake. Stella told me about that one. Tetanus Lake? That's an accurate name. I wonder if Tulip would stay away if I started calling it that, or if it would only make it sound more alluring. How big a trash dump we talking? Like a weekend or what?
I assume it's not easy to clear out.
Have they tried? Maybe if you had construction equipment and a team of professionals. It's a big area, and I have no idea how deep it goes or why they started doing it. Whose f***ing idea was this, says the pastor, swearing for the first time in his life. In the meantime, I'm just making sure Tulip knows not to go near it. What were you saying about the church rats?
What were you saying about, the church rats?
Is one of them wearing like a super cool jacket, perhaps with a tiny switchblade?
Oh, no.
You gotta watch out for that one. He's gonna run it. You know how hard it was for me to tame him the first time? Hold on a second. Pulls out her phone and looks at the stream. It's like, nope, there he is. He's streaming his boys. He's got a gang in there. You better watch out.
Does he have a little tiny rat mohawk?
Oh my god, a little rat mohawk. You gotta make sure you aim for him if you want to do some actual damage. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. The rats in the walls. So you and I are used to the sort of chatter we hear from wildlife. It's usually nothing that needs to be paid attention to. But these rats, there's something so sinister about them. And they must be huge, judging by the sound of them scurrying around in there.
Are they ditchlings living in the walls of his church?
Is this going to be like the Midnight Shift short story instead of Rats in the Walls from H.P. Lovecraft? We doing Stephen King this time? Maybe like a giant mutated one underneath the ground, just like in like some weird cave underneath that laundromat or whatever the hell it is. Do you ever watch the movie version of that?
Nope.
You should, because it has, God, what is his name? I forget every time. He played Wormtongue in Lord of the Rings. He was in Alien Resurrection.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about. I can never remember his name for some reason. He does the voice for Chucky.
Yeah, I don't remember.
He does a great performance in that movie.
Yeah.
I mean, he does a great performance in every movie he's in because he's just fun to watch. Tulip had never shown evidence of the ability before. She's never responded to the alpacas or engaged in conversation with birds. In retrospect, she could have been hiding it the way I did growing up. She's probably talking to ditchlings.
Yeah.
Because I know she's been talking to the rats. She calls them her friends, has been drawing all these pictures of them, really ghastly things. Let me see one.
Oh, that's bad.
I've tried. How many question marks are on the pictures?
Yeah.
I've tried to bring it up with her, but she just gets this little smile and doesn't say a word, like it's her fun little secret.
Yeah, I sure don't like that.
It's all innocent enough in the grand scheme of things, but I'm pretty sure they also live out in that trash heap, and ever since she started talking about her friends, she's been trying to sneak out there.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. That's really bad.
She's gonna turn into a ditchling, kids. Reese is gonna be like, finally, someone who understands my capital G gift. I'm concerned she's going to get hurt or catch some kind of disease. Well, hey, you know what? We're gonna have to learn more about Tulip's little friends next time on Scarlet Hollow, kids.